Holy Man was released in 1998. This is directed by Stephen Herek. It's written by Tom Schulman, with a cast including Eddie Murphy, Jeff Goldblum, Kelly Preston, Jon Cryer, Betty White, Morgan Fairchild. Great cast. It sounded really interesting, and unfortunately, the narrative structure didn't work for me. The storytelling didn't really work for me at all, and that meant that I didn't really like it. But at the same time, if you can get on board with that aspect, it may be okay. I'll read the description from IMDb, as this is all I had going into it, and it sounded really fantastic. IMDb says, an over-the-top television evangelist finds a way to turn television home shopping into a religious experience and takes America by storm. It absolutely could have appealed to me, and I was interested in the overarching narrative, but I just don't think it was very well executed. I don't think it was executed in a way that was engaging. It's quite choppy. It's all over the place. And there might be an audience for that. But for me personally, it just didn't sit very well. It wasn't that interesting. However, I do like a lot of the characters. And there were a few scenes here and there that in isolation were not too bad. But as part of the bigger picture, as part of the overarching story, I just don't think it worked very well, partly just in terms of personal preference, but I also think it was just a bit too chaotic, a bit too all over the place. I think they could have taken a different approach with it and told the story in a different way, and it could have been more interesting, maybe even more moving and thought-provoking. So it is creative, but I don't think it works very well. But partly down to personal preference, which is a shame because I did really like the concept. As I said, the characters are interesting though. We do have some good performances. We have some really fun set designs. The camera work is good. The lighting is good. It's just not one that works for me, and I don't know if there would be a huge audience for this. Just by way of information, it has 5 out of 10 on IMDb across 22,000 reviews and ratings and a Metascore of 42. So it seems like it's not the worst film in the world. Some people might enjoy it, but I think for the most part, it's an average film at best that didn't meet its potential. That being said, they clearly wanted to tell the story in a specific way. And as I said, there could be an audience for it. But for me personally, Holy Man just didn't work very well.